Hey everyone, today I am here to unbox my hopefully only 2022 planner, but if not only my first. I got a brand new Plum Planner. So you might remember that last year, or I guess technically this year, at the beginning of the year, I got some 2021 Plum Planners, and I have decided for 2022, I guess we'll see what happens, but at the moment, this is the planner that I'm going to use. It just came in the mail, so I'm gonna go ahead and do a review for you. All right, so the first thing is that I decided on a holiday cover, which is very unlike me. As you know, I always go for floral or something maybe simple, but I feel like sometimes in life I'm like, you know what, don't get the holiday cover because you can only enjoy it a few months of the year. But I was like, no, do you know what, you're going to enjoy this a few months of the year and you're going to actually enjoy it. And then if, you know, in February you're like, I can't look at this holiday cover anymore, which maybe I won't even care, you can order something else. But I really love this. They have so many cute holiday covers. I really like this one. I like the Fa La La La, and there's just so many different options. But this one, I feel like it reminded me of a Hallmark movie, and I've been like watching them, which is a little embarrassing. I feel like during the regular part of the year, I just like tell my husband I love him, but then like during the holidays, I like watch these cheesy movies, and I'm like, you know, if you were a corporate attorney coming back home because you were thinking about selling your family's in, I'm sure I'd fall in love with you. And he's like, right? Yeah, but then he knows, of course, like I'm on like movie 4 of 41 this season. Anyway, tangent, I'm coming back. So this reminds me of one of those cute little holiday towns, and I love it. Now, one option on this was that you could put like a circle or square or another shape and put your initials, your name, your monogram. And I typically do that, but I just thought that this cover was so cute that I decided not to. So I got the 7x9 because last year, if you remember, I got the larger size. This is the medium, and it was enormous. If I were still a teacher and I were ordering a teacher planner, I would definitely go for that big size. But for me, for my desk, it like when it's open, it takes up like half your desk. So this is just like the perfect medium-sized planner. I did do a little treat yourself. I don't think there's anything nicer you can do for yourself than what I just did. I got myself, I paid I think like $4 extra and got November and December. So that time of year where you're like, I'm super stressed, there's so much going on, it's the holidays, and you gift yourself not just a 2022 planner, which brings you this piece of like my life is gonna get organized and calm, but getting yourself those 2 extra months built in is so nice because you're like, I can start using this now at a time where I feel really stressed. So that's what I ordered. I got a monthly and a weekly that's vertical, which I'll show you the inside in a second, 7x9, which is their medium, all of 2022 plus November and December. All right, so I think that this planner cover is pretty similar to all of the Plums, where there's the plastic cover over top of a very sturdy cover. This is the one of your choice that you get to design. Now, it doesn't snap out and snap in like some other planner companies from different brands. However, one time on a video, I was talking about Plum, and I think somebody left me a comment that they cut theirs off and you can order another one. I think it's like around $12, and you can put it back in that way. So I don't think that the first one is interchangeable, but you could remove it and get a new cover. So maybe I'll do that, maybe I won't. We'll see. Then you open it up and you see weekly planner, this planner belongs to, and then when you open it up, you get 2021 perpetual calendars. Now that probably only comes in here because I did add those 2 extra months. Otherwise, it probably just comes with this. When I flip to the next page, it's the 2022 perpetual calendars. You get 6 months on the left, 6 months on the right. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really use perpetual calendars, but it is nice to have in here in case that's something you use. Continuing on, you get columns, 6 on each page for special dates. So that might be good in case you want to maybe put birthdays, holidays, travel plans, and if you don't think you would do that, you could use this for goals for the month. You could use this for lists, items. You could even put a sticker or washi tape over the months so that you could use it for something else. And then when you flip the page, you get those same exact columns, but they're blank. There's nothing on them, and you get ideas, plans, and goals. So maybe you put goals there, maybe plans, ideas, whatever you want to do. Now for me, I haven't decided what I want to do, so I'm going to leave that blank. So that's what you get when you open it, and then I flip it over, and here I am. I've arrived at November. So each month comes with a laminated tab and an intro page, which I really like. I'm not saying that a non-tabbed planner would be a deal breaker for me because several planners I've shown you, you know I love the Ecolo that has like a little ribbon in it. That's fine, but I do love a tab planner because I feel like it's easier to find where you're going. So you open it up and you get this pre-monthly page, which I really like. You get 3 circles. They're empty, so you could put goals, really anything that you want in there, plans, highlights of the month, 3 things you're grateful for, whatever you want. And then below that, there's space for birthdays, events, and things to remember. Plus below that, 2 mini columns for anything you want. And then to the right, you have a whole page that says November for literally anything you want. Then you flip it open and you've got the monthly view. It's got all sorts of holidays on there, and I mean, I put all of the holidays. Now, when you order order from Plum Planner, you can only choose one country holiday. So I chose the US, but you can get all religious holidays, which I like to do just to be aware of what everybody's celebrating throughout the year. So I'll take a look at December as well, since I have that in front of me. So you've got Hanukkah, Christmas, New Year's Eve, Feast of the Immaculate Conception. I'm just like flipping through different months here to see like all of the different holidays that are in here. We've got, Groundhog Day. That's not really an exciting holiday, I don't think. Ash Wednesday, Purim. They've got holidays for daylight savings, which is important because I feel like it's easy to forget that or overlook that. Ramadan, Mother's Day, Memorial Day. I'm just like listing holidays at this point, you get the idea. But anyway, I decided to grab my phone out real quick and look. So the country holiday options you are limited to one selection: US, Canada, UK, or Australia. However, with the religious holidays, I'm looking at this, you can have all of these Christian, Hindu, Jewish, and Muslim/Islamic holidays. So you can put all of them in there. The other thing that's really cool about this is that you can click edit and you can go through and select certain ones if they're just a few from specific calendars you want. So I really like that flexibility. I think you can do the same with the US calendar. So I added all the religious holidays, just the US calendar, and they printed all of that on my planner. Now you can also get, for a few extra dollars, all of your friends and family's birthdays and anniversaries printed. I decided not to do that for this planner, but it's definitely an option. Before moving on, like I said, I flipped over to December, and it's really nice because you can choose, now this is a new update from Plum, you can choose what day you want your week and your month to start, which is incredible. I know Passion Planner has options for Monday and Sunday starts, and I just love this because for me, I wouldn't say like deal breaker. Actually, I'm lying, it is a deal breaker. I can't have a calendar with a monthly view that starts on a Monday, that just doesn't work for me. However, I do need the weekly to start on Monday. So I need weekly Monday to Sunday, but then I need my calendar monthly overview Sunday to Monday, and there are options for that. So that's really exciting. So I chose the Sunday start for my monthly, and then on the right-hand side, it's pretty simple. Lots of space to write, empty boxes unless there is a holiday, and on the right side, you see that column for whatever notes that you want to add. And at the bottom, you get not a perpetual calendar for the month before and after, but you get the calendar for the month after. So December monthly spread has January, so I really like that. Now I want to move on to the weekly. Now there are, if you've ever ordered a Plum Planner before, there are a million weekly options, and I have never ordered the same plum twice. And I have to be honest, last year I ordered 2 plums and I didn't really use them, so I had a hard time justifying this. However, I just released a video a couple weeks ago, maybe it was last week, where I talked about planning when you're stressed, and I loved the layout that I made so much in my Silk and Sonder planner that I was like, yes, this is it. This works perfectly with your career, with your daily activities, with what's going on in your personal life. Definitely get this planner. And I've been using this for a couple of days now. I'm doing my review now, but I got it a couple days ago and I love it. So what I did was, if you look at it, I got a vertical column that is blank. So I wanted to do that daily, hourly breakdown because I mentioned in that last video that when I'm stressed, I like to have 9 to 5 written out in 30-minute increments with tasks. But if you look at the actual hourly option available to you from Plum, it's 7 to 7, and I don't need 7 to 7, I just need 9 to 5. So maybe that will be a customization that will be available in the future. I guess we'll see. But what I decided was I would just write them in. So I've been doing it for a few days, and so far it's going really well because if you do 9 to 5 in 30-minute increments, you still have a lot of space at the bottom. Plus, you'll notice at the bottom, there are 3 bullets. So you could put your dinner, your meal plans, your workout, your 3 priorities, things you're grateful for, general notes, your most important to-dos. You could put anything there at the bottom. And then on the left, you'll notice you get that monthly perpetual calendar in the top left corner. You get a to-do list with probably, I guess I would say that's maybe 12 or 14 bullets. And then below that, you get a notes box. So far, I absolutely love this. It is just the absolute perfect layout for me, and I'm really enjoying using it. You also have a couple different color scheme options. So I think I chose modern for this, but they also have a colorful. They might also have a neutral option, which is grays, but I really like this because as you flip through it, you get a little pop of color, but it's nothing that's super overwhelming. So anyway, I'm just flipping through. When you get to the end of the month, you'll notice at the very back, you get one December wrap-up page before you start January on the next page. So really great options. And this time I was super proud of myself. So you can see it's pretty thick here. And I also have coil binding, which I like because it lays flat. If I have to write here and it's a little bit hard, what I'll just do is do this so that I'm not trying to with the coil in the middle, it's a little easier if I can tuck it. So I really do like this. However, as I said, it is kind of thick because I did add those 2 extra months. But one of the things I was really proud of is that Plum has a million add-ons that you can do. Notes, pages, trackers. I mean, like, I can't even think of all of them. For every line of work, there are plans and gratitude pages and I mean, I can't even tell you how many things there are. So what I did is I was proud of myself because I was like, you've done this before. You don't need all of this stuff. It's just too much. So I was like, don't get all of it. You know you like notes pages, that's important too, so that's what I did. I added, I think, about 20 notes pages, and you can see here there are plenty of notes pages, which is good because I need them. So you get to the back and there is a tabbed page for notes, and I got all lined. Of course, I believe you can get plain. I know that grid dot is an option, which is really nice. And there are a few grid dot available in the back as well. I think that just comes standard with the planner. So when you continue to the back, you have 2 pages front and back. So 1 sheet, but 2 pages front and back for my contacts. Then a passwords page. You know how I feel about passwords. Hackers, don't write your passwords down. You really shouldn't write your passwords down. I saw this meme recently that was like, I'm all out of passwords or something like that. And I thought it was so funny because, like, I am so tired of changing my password for everything in every area of my life, you know? Does that happen to you that you like get prompted to change your password all the time and you're just like, ugh. It's just exhausting. Anyway, get some type of like electronic safe password keeper, but if you maybe want to write down some other important information, that could be good on the password page. And then if you flip to the back, I really like this, a 2023 perpetual calendar. It's just really nice to have that if you want to look at year at a glance for next year. At the very back, you get a 2-sided double pocket folder, which I like. I'm a big fan of folders inside a planner because you just never know when you might have something that you want to put in there that you're afraid will fall out. So I have that, and that came standard as well. And then my back cover is the same as the front cover, and it's got that plastic over. So that is my planner for you. I really love Plum Planners. If you're thinking about ordering one, I think I have like a $10 off code, but I don't have a link for it. So if you want to, feel free to send me an email and I will be more than happy to send you a referral email so that you can get your $10 off, and my email is listed below. But it's so hard. These are not cheap planners. You know, I feel like planners range anywhere from the like Target, Staples, Michaels to like that $10 to $30 range. And I think that after add-ons, customization, shipping, all that, I paid about $50 for this. So it's not cheap, but I always say that if it's something you're gonna use, it's worth the peace of mind and the organization and the clarity that it brings you, just because I think that it's really nice when you have everything organized and you really have found a system that works for you. So I will also say that I think in different seasons of life, different things work for you, and I'm just in a season where this with the columns is working really well, and I need a little bit more than just a monthly view. You know, I love my sugar paper that I used a ton for the last, I mean, several months, maybe 4 or 5 months, and it was very simple, but this is working for me so well now. So anyway, I really love it. We'll see. Hopefully I can get through the year with 1 planner. I know that that's, like I said, we're gonna see. So anyway, let me know if you've purchased your 2022 planner yet, or if you're still looking, and thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.